What's up guys, it's LIKEMANDO here, and today we're going to be doing a video on my masteries. And the reason for me doing this is because someone suggested for me to do so, and I really think that it's good that someone suggested it and got into my head, because I do think that my masteries are pretty good. I mean, they're affordable, and they're pretty good. I mean, once you get a rank 2 4-star character to no, wait, a 4-star character to rank 2, they're usually above 2,000. So let's go into it. So when I first started out the game, I realized that not all of my characters, when I maxed them out to level 10, 4-star champions, they barely hit 1,000. Like some were actually lower than 1,000. Now my rank ones, they reach up to 1,600. Well, Loki's duped, but he's a rank one. As if you don't believe it, Ronin is rank 2, but he has a low PI. Falcon is rank 1. All these characters are rank 1 right here. And look, they're all over 1,000, which is pretty good. And then these are my rank 2. They, uh, mostly all of them, they hit over 2,000. It just depends if you get lucky enough to get a champion with a high PI. And let me go up here. Crossbones has a high PI. And then, which is so, like, Crossbones for not being awakened, it's pretty high, I mean. And then Electro, she has a very high one, and then my Archangel has a 4,171 rating for a rank 2 5-star, and then my Karnak is 4,588. I am planning on upgrading my masteries in about a month or two, but these masteries, in my opinion, are basically affordable, and they're not really that hard to get. I mean, in about 2 months or 3, it just depends on how dedicated and how high you are in this game, like your level and your champions, your team basically, to get enough units to build this mastery and your level basically. So I'm at level 56 currently, and this is my offense. I don't really my offense. Oh, oops. My offense isn't really that bad. Okay, I have the cruelty, the precision. This is cruelty. This is precision, and I think it costed about like 5 mastery cores. I don't remember exactly, but I think the price of my mastery is about 4,900 units or 4,500. It's about somewhere around there. And then let's get into my defense. I like my defense a little more because, I have the. I do. Wait, what the heck is wrong with that? Oh, whatever, must be a glitch. I do have the salve, which gives your champions. Champion recover 4% health twice before champions. Yeah, before 6 seconds. And then basically recover +5 each time whenever you're hit and you're lower than your maxed health. And then I got physical resistance, and I got stand your ground. So stand your ground has actually helped me because whenever I block, and sometimes it glitches for me, and I keep staying blocked when I want to swipe back or I want to parry, and it like stays blocked. Um, I resist basically getting my blocked breaked, and yeah, so I really like that. And then we go on to here, which willpower is. So, for example, let's say you're facing the Bleed God champion, or the God of Bleed, which is Wolverine X-23 in my opinion. And she's making you bleed like 99. I think willpower at 1 will give you around +50. You'll still be losing that 40, but you won't be losing all that 99. You know what I mean? And then we move on to right here. Your champions take 10% less damage from any bleed effect they suffer, which I think is pretty good, especially if you're not really that good at parrying and evading and you get hit a lot. I don't get really hit a lot. It just depends on the mood I am, because my mood does affect me whenever I'm fighting. Like sometimes I totally mess up on Alliance quest and I'm like, tell my Alliance I'm sorry, I totally messed up. I just wasn't in the mood and I should have never fought. So then let's move on to utility. This is the one that I put, I think, my most money into. The parry, I think it's very good because you get to stun them. I maxed that out. Limber, you don't really have to max it out. It's just whenever they stun you, it's just a faster time for you to get unstunned. So, like, let's say if you max it out to 5, and it usually takes 10 seconds for you to get unstunned. This will maybe take it off like to 5 seconds or to 3 seconds. And then dexterity is basically evade. So it won't evade automatically for you. Some champions do, like Daredevil and Quake and Black Widow and all basically Spider-Mans. But for this, the good thing is that you are allowed to evade just about every single person's um, special abilities or their hits. And I think it's a very great one. I would rather go with evade dexterity before you go with parry. And then there's Stupefy, which Stupefy basically means if you're trying to defeat Groot and he's very hard to stun, it takes a while for him to stun. I mean, not a while for him to stun, but whenever you stun him and you don't have Stupefy, he recovers like that, like so fast. I mean, it's unbelievable. I think he's really the only champion that does that. But after having Stupefy, oof, it's just way better. And then uh, Petrify, your champion inflicts stun. They also reduce enemy health and power gain by upon 30% for the duration of the stun. So basically I think that's what it's trying to say is that whenever you stun them, they lose health and power at the same time by 30%. Whenever the duration of the stun, so the amount of time they're stunned. Your pacify, when your champion inflicts stun, they also reduce enemy ability triggers by 30%. Okay, so basically, whenever you're facing someone like in an arena and you stun them, it's a lesser chance of them using their special ability. So like for say, I've gotten super lucky, especially with this pacify. I realized after getting it that if you're facing someone with a third move and you know they can use it, you know that they are allowed to use it. You're not facing it in a quest. You're facing it in like a master arena, or you're dueling. You know that they're allowed to use the third one, and you feel like you're totally effed over, and like you're like, what the heck you're gonna do? This seriously does help, in my opinion. This seriously does get you out of the hard, get you out of the corner that you are stuck in, because I have defeated the champion with another 30 hits and they don't use their third move. I'm like so surprised, but yeah, sometimes they do use it. Sometimes you get totally fudged over, but usually the majority, in my opinion, for my luck, they really rarely use it. Or sometimes I just don't really give a crap because I know that they're not gonna do enough damage to kill me. Sometimes I do mess up, they do end up killing me, but I do have the other two champions to go back to win. So yeah, so I do not suggest for you guys to get XP. It does not bring up your champions, and I think it's very stupid. Okay? I don't recommend it whatsoever. Wait, what was this one? That's so stupid. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more content. And thank you for the person. I don't know your name. Let me see if I can find you real quick right now. Most recent comments. No, wait. No. He said do your masteries. He messed up, but Brandon K. Brandon K. Yeah, it's him. He has 35 subscribers. Go subscribe to him. Oh, this is the guy that. Oh, go subscribe to him. He's a pretty. I think he does his videos in Spanish, but I don't think he talks. But it looks like he got a 4-star Dr. Voodoo and a 5-star something. Go subscribe to him. He has 35 subs, and it looks like his videos are pretty good. And yeah, he just posted a video 3 hours ago. I'll leave his link down below, and peace out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.